Good morning, stupid. Welcome back to hashtag 360 stupid. We are stupid people asking you smart people simple questions. King of stupid here. Mike check MICCCZCH is in the Republic. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. All the genders, fenders, benders, everybody's welcome here at hashtag 360 stupid. Hey, I just wanted to throw the second portion of war stories. So there I was. No shoot. Big life. Middle of a goddamn war. That's right. And Iraqi Pataki. So on guard duty, got to know this young fellas that would be around the gates, working around the gates and stuff. So he comes over and I'm on guard duty and I'm like, this kid's like, hey, you really should come over here kind of thing. And so I go over there and he points down the trench that I didn't even know was there because it was outside the gate and we just patrol inside the gate, right? And he pointed out 3 unexploded devices, or I don't remember how y'all say that, you know what I'm saying? And I was like, so I gestured to him, back up. The kid, I'm just gonna leave it there. So I'm like, back up, calmly, telling him just like step away, back up, and I'm backing up, and I'm like, oh man, this thing could be like hot, dude, as in ready to detonate. Oh man, it was close, yo. It was close to our camp, and 3 of them, ooh, it looked like the tips of the missiles without the propulsion, the part that pushes them, without that part. Basically just the tip. Where the detonation stuff is, where the stuff that goes ba boom, ba boom, ba boom. And I'll tell you, man, as close as that thing was, ooh. So I'm thinking, oh man, I'm gonna get back, I'm gonna call it in, and they're gonna be, yeah, that's right. I did not have a radio. Alone, right. Walking in the middle of war, on a camp, walking the fence line that has holes large enough that you could drive a Humvee through without no radio. And I can't leave my post because that's abandoned the post. Oh man, what you gonna do? So I kind of just had to wait for relief to get there, right? Yeah, no radio. And this time and age, well, that time and age, we're talking about 10 years? 03, 04? Oh my gosh, I'm getting old. 03, Jesus, 20. Oh my God, coming up on 20 years. That's right. Don't even know. So, so I go, I see it, I'm telling the kid back up. Kid, follows and takes off. It was later in the evening. And I'm just like, oh man, this is like not good. And I'm thinking, as soon as I report it, oh, people are gonna jump up and be like, where's it at? Let's go take care of it. No. Reported it to my relief, reported it to a sergeant of the relief that came and dropped after. Nobody cared. They didn't even ask where. I'm like, there's a trench right outside the fence, and there's detonation undetonated explosive, whatever it's called. No, nobody cared. Nobody even came and asked me any more information about it, or where is it, or how can we find it, or how did you find it? Nothing. And I'm like, dude, whoop. They were not small, man. They were not like the, what do you call them, those little missile launchers off your shoulder. No. These things were big puppies. Whew. Man, there was some close calls, I gotta tell you, folks. Some damn close calls. Woo-wee. Well, I survived. Survived with a few stories to tell. So that's about that. Yeah, I came back. I reported it. Well, I had to wait until, relief got there to report it. I know, right? And then reported it, and nothing happened. And since then, I was like, oh, and then they called me off guard duty because, medics are not supposed to be on guard duty by list of Geneva Convention, rules of war and all that stuff. Rules of war. Ain't that a fun thing? I remember hearing, ain't no rules in love and war. Well, apparently there was, and I was under orders violating them. Well, what are you gonna do? Well, I don't know, but I got to do what's gots to do. Well, ladies and gentlemen, all the agendas, fenders, benders, I am Mike Check. This is hashtag 360 Stupid, signing off. Thank you for the privilege of your time. Good night, stupid.